a teenager, I could count on the fingers of one hand the comedians who made me laugh till I hurt. The Marx Brothers accounted for 3 of those fingers: Groucho, Chico, and Harpo. At the beginning, there were 4 Marx Brothers, but after a few movies, Brother Zeppo noticed he wasn't getting any laughs, and he fired himself and became their agent.
Anything further, Father?
Anything further, Father? That can't be right. Isn't it anything farther further?
After laughing my head off watching their movie Monkey Business, I remember checking the newspaper to see if there was another Marx Brother movie playing somewhere in my neighborhood, or if a new one was being filmed. Whatever it was, I couldn't wait to see it.
You know, I'd buy you a parachute if I thought it wouldn't open.
Hey, I got parachutes.
Back then, I saw all of their films at least twice for the same dime. Yep, a dime. They didn't kick you out of the theater between screenings. You could stay there all day. I got to know their routines well enough to describe them for my buddies who hadn't seen the movie. And if they had seen it, we'd stay around to discuss which jokes or scenes cracked us up the most.
I can see you right now in the kitchen, bending over a hot stove. But I can't see the stove.
I've been asked which is my favorite scene or gag from their films, and there are so many, but the one that always pops into my head is from Animal Crackers. Groucho, as Captain Spaulding, is dictating a letter to his secretary, who is played by his handsome brother, Zeppo.
You said a lot of things here that I didn't think were important, so I just omitted them.
It's Groucho's behavior and attitude that tickled me, and his reaction to his brother's incompetence that made me roar. It was so unexpected. You see, the Marx Brothers were never weighed down with reality. By calling themselves Groucho, Harpo, and Chico, and wearing the ridiculous suits, each could honestly say, it's not me being nutty, it's the guy with the puffed cheeks and the blonde wig. It's the guy with the fake mustache and the glasses, not me. By hiding behind the comic personalities, they would do anything within reason to get a laugh. Or without reason.
The country's taxes must be fixed, and I know what to do with it. If you think you're paying too much now, just wait till I get through with it.
Groucho was the perfect Depression-era comic.
There are many bonds that will hold us together through eternity.
Really, Wolf? What are they?
Your government bonds, your savings bonds, your liberty bonds.
People were down on their luck, and there was nothing they liked more than seeing the rich folks get their hats knocked off. And Groucho did that for them. Groucho could say the things a lot of people would like to say but couldn't. He got away with being a little mean. You know why? He was funny.
Do you rumba?
Well, yes, of course I do.
Well, take a rumba from 1 to 10.
He did that thing where his eyes shot to the side and he moved his eyebrows up and down, up and down. You couldn't help liking him.
I don't know what they have to say. It makes no difference anyway. Whatever it is, I'm against it. No matter what it is or who commenced it, I'm against it.
Then there was Harpo, a brilliant pantomimist. Without saying a word, he spoke volumes, funny volumes. He was a physical comedian and loved being one. The wits, without raising a sweat, have always been applauded and revered. But the great physical clowns like Harpo, and there haven't been many like him, always managed to get their fair share of laughs. And more than their fair share of bruises. And my man Chico. Chico spoke with a mock Italian accent.
You got everything ready, huh? The shovel, the axe, the dynamite, the pineapples?
Accents were the stock and trade of many vaudeville comedians. There were Dutch, Irish, Scottish, and Jewish accents used by comedians who were first or second generation immigrants. They were making fun of themselves and the other greenhorns who didn't speak as well as they did.
Well, you see, we come here to make one. I read the paper and say big boom and proudness, so we come. We're a couple of big booms too.
Politically incorrect? I would say so. But none of the other Marx Brothers worried about that, so why should Chico?
Any resemblance between these two characters and living persons is purely accidental.
I think there are 3 reasons why the Marx Brothers were successful. First, they were brothers who had been performing together since they were kids. They also had a special connection to comedy. They had an uncle, Al Sheen, who was part of the comedy vaudeville team of Gallagher and Sheen. So genetically and environmentally, they shared a sense of what was funny.
I love good music.
So do I. Let's get out of here.
Sit down.
Second, talent. The Marx Brothers had many talents. Music, for instance. They were all school musicians. Their mother, Minnie, saw to that. They all loved music, and you see it in their movies. When a song comes up, everything stops. The music is treated with respect. You see it in their faces. It's an added dimension. But once the music was over, you knew they would immediately go back to being crazy again. And the third thing, I think, is the key to the Marx Brothers' success. Showmanship. A sense of pace and variety. They came from vaudeville, and their movies are like a vaudeville show. Comedy, then music, then a stunt, then a song, then a monologue. You name it, they got it.
Let there be wine.
And women.
And a song.
And women.
And a caviar.
And women.
So do yourself a favor. Watch. Watch the Marx Brothers and try not to laugh. I predict you'll fail. It's like Groucho said. Laugh and the world laughs with you. Cry and you're probably watching the wrong channel. So stay tuned and laugh.
Hello? I must be going. I cannot stay. I
Turn
can't
to
stay. I
classic
must be
movies.
going.
I'm Carl
I
Reiner.
must be going.
Gone, but not without a few more laughs. The Marx Brothers' encore appearance continues next, here on Turner Classic Movies.